everyone. I am Leo T. Birad, a grade 11 student. And for today's video, we will discuss about some example of a domain and range. Here's our objective. First, I want students, viewers to enjoy, understand, know and learn what is domain and range. Students, viewers will be able to define or know the difference of domain and range. And lastly, for the for to do for them to learn about a domain and range and the following example of its application. So do you have any idea what is domain is? Domain is the first set of a number and also the set of the possible inputs and the value of x. How about range? Do you have any idea what is range? Range is the second set of a number, the set of its possible outputs, and also the value of y. So the first example of our domain and range is table of values. This is x, which is our domain, and this is y, which is our range. So my first question, as we can see, when we arrange our domain and range, the first number right is 7, while the given in the table of values starts in 3. Why is that so? If we deserve negative 1 is the last negative number when moving to the right side. So it's important thing to know about negative numbers is that they get smaller the farther they get from 0. Therefore, negative 7 has smaller value than negative 3. So our domain is negative 7, negative 5, negative 3, 8, and 9. And the same passes of our range. So our range are negative 8, negative 3, negative 2, 4, and 7. The second example of our domains and ranges is ordered pairs. Do you have any idea what is ordered pair is? Ordered pairs represent the function of the domain and range. They will always consist of two numbers that are paired to one another. For example, 1
1, negative 3,
1 is negative 3,
negative 2, 4,
negative 2,
4,
4, and positive 3 and 6, negative 5, and negative 1. Our domain here is positive 1, negative 2, positive 3, and negative 5. But if we will start arranging our answer must start numbers. So we have negative 5, negative 2, positive 1, and positive 3. So what if our arranged pair are all positive? Do we still need to arrange it? Of course, we will still need to arrange it, but the arrangement will be more early. We'll just write the smallest to highest number. So we have positive 3, positive 2, positive 5, positive 9, 6, 7.
Sige, dali ba?
Next example is graph. In this example, we are using now a graph. The question is, how do we find the domain and range? Okay, so first the domain of the graph is horizontal. Line
Bugo
is x.
horizontal po na. Bugo ang horizontal.
Vertical.
Go. Okay na.
Domain of the graph is horizontal. Line which is x value, while the range is vertical line, which is our y value. So now that we already know the x and y values and how to find our domain and range. So in this example, the domain of the graph is negative 6, and 1. When the circle dots are shaded, that means they are counted or being part of the solution. Therefore, x such that x is greater than or equal to negative 6 but is less than or equal to negative 1. How about the range? Is that the same process but different area? To find the range, go to y-axis, which is the vertical line, so that there are 1 and 5. Therefore, y such that y is greater than or equal to 1 but less than 5 or equal to 5. Same process to the next example. So now, we're going to the next example, the equation. Have here x squared plus y negative 8 to find the domain, solve for y. X squared plus y equals 8, y equals 8, negative x minus x, x squared are being transferred to the right side next to positive 8. How do we find the value of x? So there it is x equals 1, so y equals 8 minus 1 squared. Multiply the number by itself, which is the 1 times 1. The answer is 1. So that y equals 8, negative 1 is y equals 7. Therefore, the,
So,
the 2x such that x is the element of the real numbers. How do we find the range? To find the range, solve for x squared plus y equals 8. To find the x, solves for square root method. X squared equals 8 minus y, so x equals positive and negative. Y is equal to positive or negative square root of 8 minus y. Y such that y is greater than or equal to 8 on the next example. To find the domain, solve for y, x squared plus y equals 10. Same process of our procedure example. Let x squared, so y equals 10, negative 2 squared, then multiply 2 by its number, which is 2 times 2, is equal to 4. So y equals 10, negative 4, the answer is 6. Therefore, the domain is x such that y is the element of the real numbers. And then, proceed to next process to find the range, solve for x. X squared plus y equals 10. Y is being transferred to the right side so that x is equal to positive or negative square root of 10 minus greater than or equal to 0. So therefore, y 10 minus greater than or equal to 0. So therefore, y must be such that y is greater than or equal to 10. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Please click the subscription button and tap the notification bell for more videos.